If you fuck with winning, put your lighters to the sky. How could I make sense when I got millions on my mind?
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Cass from Cass's Critters here, and today we are going to be talking about why slider turtles, or more specifically red-eared sliders, are pretty bad pet turtles and what the best pet turtles would be. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, red-eared sliders are one of the more common turtle pets that you see. They're sold very commonly in pet stores and at expos and on the side of the street in some cases, which is very sad and unfortunately, or very, very fortunately illegal, but they're still sold, unfortunately. It sucks. But they're one of the more common pet turtles that you see in the trade, and it is very unfortunate because they are actually kind of poor pets. They are decent size, they're pretty big, they can get, I don't know, they can get pretty big. I mean, I could take out my boy right now, but I shouldn't. But they get pretty big, they need a lot of space, and they're really dirty, they eat a lot of food, and they're just overall not really good pet turtles, in my opinion. I will get further into all this right now. So first off, with them being big turtles, they're obviously going to need a bigger setup, and a lot of people don't provide that. They're one of the more neglected pet reptiles, which is very sad. Turtles do need a lot of space overall, just because they do go to the bathroom a lot, but they're also very, very active. And they need a special basking platform with UVB and heat, obviously. But for a minimum, in my opinion, a red-eared slider needs probably about a 75-gallon for one, and every, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 gallons for every extra turtle. It really depends, I guess, the size and the age and the sex and all that. But then also they need a good, decent-sized basking platform with a UVB strip bulb, not a CFL, because those aren't good, and a good floodlight heat lamp that gets to a strong temperature that they require, which is typically about 100. They also need a place on said platform where they can completely dry off if they need to, as to prevent shell rot, because that is something that is very, very common in turtles overall, since they are impulse spot for children, and the children don't take care of them, and the parents don't tend to research. So there's that. But also, turtles are very, very dirty animals. They eat a lot, they poop a lot, and thus require a better filter, a bigger tank, and more cleaning, which would be water changes and cleaning out the filter, because poop gets stuck in the filter and it's really gross. It's really gross. So yeah. Red-eared slider also are not the most handleable turtles from what I've noticed. Mine are all, or both my red-eared sliders are very bitey. They will bite me if given the chance, but my yellow belly slider will not. She's cool. But my red-eared sliders are pretty much jerks, and it's not really that fun to handle them. But they're very pretty, and they have cool genetics, I guess. So that's a plus. It's better to give red-eared sliders a varied diet because, you know, that's good for pretty much anything, honestly, just to get the different vitamins and nutrients. They're omnivores for the most part, so they can feed off of pellets, dark leafy greens, occasionally carrot and squash, but primarily pellets or, what was the other thing? Crap. Well, I forget what the other thing was, but screw it. Pellets. ZooMed sells a lot of pellets and a lot of floating sticks that would be good for turtles. Well, now that we got to explain why red-eared sliders aren't, or slider turtles overall aren't necessarily the best pet turtle, let's get to what could be the best pet turtle, and that is musk turtles. Musk and map turtles, for the most part, are really, really good pet turtles because they stay small. You can have a trio of them in a 40 breeder, and yeah, it's just, they're cool. And for the most part, they are almost fully aquatic, I believe, if not fully aquatic, so a basking platform isn't necessarily necessary, but it's still recommended, just in case they do want to dry off and bask underneath it. But you will still need UVB and heat with them, as with pretty much all turtles. But they're just really small, really cool turtles. You can have multiple of them in a 40 breeder, so it's less space. And being that they're so small, they're going to cost less money in food and stuff like that. And they're going to produce less poop. So yeah. I can go further into musk turtles and map turtles since I do have experience with them and I do absolutely love them. I adore them so much, but I cannot have them out here, unfortunately. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but oh well. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions or any concerns, comments, anything down below, because I do respond to comments and I heart every single comment for the most part, unless you're being a juice, yes. Unless you're being a douche. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
By the way, meet my new boy. His name is Pie, and he's a pastel red-eared slider. Hey, Pie.